I wanted to share a high value perspective of the cycle of learning something. Now, this could be a micro skill, like a maneuver in an aircraft, or this can be a macro skill, like learning how to become a pilot. On one, we have confidence. On the other, we have knowledge. I think we've all done this in our lives where being a teenager, we think we know a lot, we have a high confidence level. And then as we get older, we understand how little we actually know. We understand the complexities more, our confidence decreases. But over time, as we gain knowledge, we actually become an expert and actually have that level of knowledge and confidence, which builds true resilience and durability and dependability inside the human, depending on what your mission set is. So as we go through a process, I think this initial phase is probably one of the harder ones. It's this process of thinking something will be easy, thinking we know the answer, oversimplifying. Oftentimes we can have tribal, simplistic answers and bullish attitudes. As we go through a process and we get broken down, we're going to start seeing that those beliefs that we've internalized perhaps needed more refinement, there's more complexity, and all of a sudden we start dropping our confidence. At the same time, our knowledge is actually building. That's that realization of, I know so little. As I've gotten more knowledgeable in my field, I've gained less confidence, but we start to build that back up over time. And then our job becomes, how can we accelerate and close that confidence gap so that we can have peak knowledge? We can be matching our confidence with our knowledge. We can have the clarity. So take a moment, think about this in your life. I know I've seen this for me in my knowledge of neuroscience, as I said, but also as a business owner, as a husband, as a therapist when I used to work doing clinical work, feeling like I was really skillful at something. The more we do it, the more that confidence erodes. And I think if we shift our expectations on those early sides of allowing ourselves to make mistakes and try something and fumble through something, the more gentle we are in that process, the quicker we can actually break that gap into peak performance for ourselves. And with that understanding, if you look at this tail end of the graph, we have continued upward trajectory of both knowledge and confidence. So really, with humility, slowing down and appreciating the cycle, we can really build out a line that I think we can cut out some of that arrogance and ignorance that the ego can really create.